think just everyone's been on pause.
I mean, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
When was the last time you watched your Sonic Boom video?
We'll just walk over there, it's fine.
Which one?
Sorry,
Taking the ambulance.
Windows was being remedial for me.
Or the one where you had it was around and you were testing it with what's his name?
Everybody line up.
Oh yeah, okay. That one was the boring one.
Yeah.
Roger.
Yes.
Alright, gentlemen.
So we're in the wrong one then.
First thing I need to figure out is who's my Kraken team for tonight. It looks like we have Paz,
Edie's been taking the second wheel just
Davros,
Max,
you want to go
Whistler.
Kraken? So it's going to be Whistler. Well, no, it's up to you, mate. But in the meantime, it's going to be Paz, Max, and Whistler.
Oh.
Davros, you want to be Kraken?
Yeah.
Alright, so...
Actually, Pope, I was supposed to be your escort today, so you didn't have to do things all on your own.
So, you're welcome to join us. We've got Coasty and yourself then.
And Harrison wanted to be with you, I believe.
Yeah, I don't mind where I go.
Oh, Harrison, Kraken.
Yep.
Come to Kraken.
Yeah.
Come
So
to
you've still got
the
a four-man
website.
Kraken
Wherever
team.
you go, Davros.
Oh yes.
Okay, so shall I rotate back into Hydra then?
No, we've got
No,
two
no.
vehicles. We need
Oh,
two,
okay, cool.
two-
Oh, wait, sorry.
Oh, we need
two
forwards.
vehicles.
Hey, cool.
Yeah, oh yes.
Alright, gentlemen, if we can gather around for briefing.
I need to stay up here just so I can see everyone, because everyone's spread out
That's
like
fine,
bitches.
Cap. You do you, brother. It's fine.
Make sure you're on Yelp, Pope.
Yes, break the
Kraken
rules for a
vehicles,
moment, gentlemen. Cluster up.
But COVID.
I'm wearing my
That's
mask.
better.
What about you?
COVID likes company. You shouldn't.
Cap, did you hurt yourself?
Right, everybody here,
yes, no.
everybody ready. Cap, do your thing.
Hello everyone, I hope you're doing beautifully well, and welcome to GR/TFA and the boys. We are cracking on with the Specter campaign. For today's briefing, let's pass it over to today's bosses.
Right, gentlemen, thank you for coming through again today. Right, I'm assuming everyone's read the op board. In case you haven't, I'm going to give it to you now. Although the surviving Red Cross doctors are in hospital recovering from the injury sustained at the hands of their captors, if you remember from the last mission, they are unavailable for further questioning at this time. However, the information we have managed to get from them during our previous operation seems to indicate that one of the few AAF leaders are still alive and may be meeting the Russian forces in the main hotel in Irakli. As we have spent a lot of time and effort disrupting the combined operations, this is not something we can afford to take lightly, so we need to act on the information we have, and quickly. Right. We expect... Well, let's go through the objectives first. Our objectives today is secure the town of Panigi. That is number one, if you look at maps. Panigi is this town marked with the black X. What's going to happen is Kraken have got their own vehicles. They are going to follow the road, break off the road, and follow the line to the Hilltop 8-1, where they're going to set up Overwatch over the town of Penigi. Hydra and Hades are going to dismount at this point over here. Apollo and Artemis are going to dismount here. You're then going to follow your respective lines. Again, you don't have to follow them directly. It's just giving you a base of direction. We are then going to assault this town. Now, the report says that we must take it as quietly as possible, so we don't go in there with vehicles blasting with your 50 cal machine guns. We want to try to do it as quickly and as quietly as possible. Once that town is secure, we are then going to remount just north of the town and proceed by vehicle along the MSR to the next phase 2, which is this dismount line over here. Again, Apollo and Artemis are going to be RV1, Hades and Hydra are going to be RV2. They're then to move to your respective RV points and get ready to assault the main town. We expect in this town a lot of opposition. So, as the op says, hit it with shock and awe. The two respective teams are going to assault from their respective directions and occupy and secure and hold this town. Once that has been taken and we are ready to move, we are then going to meet up at RV3, where we are going to remount in our vehicles and proceed off-road to phase 3, which is to the west. We are then going to dismount here. RV4 is going to be Hydra and Hades. They are going to move along this line to RV5 and get ready to assault the quarry. Apollo and Artemis have got a little bit more of a distance to travel. They are to follow the black line and get to RV6. From this position, you should have good eyes as well on the town of Pyrgos and see if any QRF is coming in from that direction. When both teams are ready, however, we are to assault the quarry. Once the quarry has been taken, we will then move to RV7 and we will proceed down the secondary supply line to the helo extraction point. While that is, or during that time, Kraken will move from their point on phase line 1 northwest to Kraken Nest, marked on the map on Hill 117 for good oversight onto the town. From that point, once it's secure, Kraken will be moving again, same with the other troops, to their next observation point, which is 9-1 to the west, and get good observation. From that position, they'll also be able to look south and see if there's any QRF coming in from the south. Any questions?
Fruity question.
Same Fruity.
Are we expecting quite a lot of AT?
We will need AT. We always need AT, so I would not leave it behind. I would like several people in each squad to have AT, maybe even with a couple of spare missiles in their friends' backpacks. So you can have your dedicated AT guy and have at least one other person carrying some spares or 2 other people carrying a spare missile so that we have enough. We do not want a repeat of what we had in the previous mission when we ran out of AT sticks. And then we reliant on resupply. We need to be as self-supporting as possible. Any other questions? Yep, send.
So do we have some resupply planned during the mission? What's the plan?
If we need resupply, we will see if it is available. Do not expect it to be available. However, we do have A10 support, and we do have a couple of tanks from NATO that will be assisting us in taking the town of Chalakia. However, I don't believe they're going to be taking active part in the attack on the town, but they will be there for support and for dealing with any QRF that might come.
I've got a question.
Question from Dan.
Yes, question from Dan. Sir, I was wondering if we could get an arsenal placed here so that we can resupply the trucks right now with some AT, just so that the trucks can carry some.
There's stuff in the trucks already.
All right, fair enough.
Javelins and all sorts.
Yeah, each truck's already loaded.
Quick question, boss. Rats.
Yeah, Rats.
Are we expecting any civ pop in any of these towns, or can we go in hard?
It is unknown about civilians at this time. However, it is a town, and towns are generally populated with civilians. They may have moved out of the town. That is unknown at this time. So, in all seriousness, just PID. But you know, you can never not expect civilians.
Are we free to use HE and grenades, boss?
For the second town, yes, you are. I would imagine when the first town gets taken, it's going to be pretty loud. Although we don't want it to be too loud, and most civilians will probably move out of the area, leaving only troops. But again, try to see what you're shooting at before you just pop grenades in their direction.
Roger that, boss.
Question.
Saint?
So the first objective, we're trying to go silently, correct? Does that mean we're just going to try to approach as closely and then go loud? Or are we silent all the way through?
We are going to be as quiet as possible for as long as it takes. Once the stealth has been broken, we will go loud.
The cap. All right. Roger, does this mean we'll need to carry some suppressors?
Should have them.
Yeah, you should have them.
Roger.
Anything else?
Looking for the
I got you, sir. Right here.
Rian.
No?
Oh, good.
Alright, Kraken, your vehicles are at the front of the convoy. Then the 4 squads are going to take the big vehicles, and command will be in the smaller of the MRAPs behind. Alright guys, get your guys together, let's move out. It's now 20 minutes past,
We're the last one.
and time is waiting.
Right, gentlemen, call out your squads when you're ready to move. Kraken, you're leading the way, so call out when you're ready to go and we'll proceed on mission. Over. Outside the vehicle, moving to one of the MRAPs now.
Roger that.
This is a neat setup.
Yeah, they're pretty cool vehicles. It's what I need in South Africa just to go shopping.
Exactly.
Oh, they got light vehicles. They'll be out quick enough.
Well,
Oh, they should be.
Remember guys, watch your spacing. We don't rubber band into each other and blowing up.
Sure. Yeah, get my bloody earplugs in.
So that Kraken, you are free to roam.
Ooh, dirty, dirty. We have thermal in this thing.
Yes, especially
Terrain glitch. Immersion ruin. Now, well.
Same spot.
Eddie's dismounting, ready in position.
Roger that. Hold for here. For Hydra, mate.
No worries, all good.
Spartan, this is Hydra.
Same for Hydra. I mean, same for Spartan Hydra.
Spartan, we are dismounted and waiting for further orders with 80s.
Roger that. Hydra and Hades, just hold your position while we wait for Artemis and Apollo, who's got a bit further to go to get into position.
Hydra and 80s, over.
Yeah, there's some kind of Irish shadow at 357 from my position, Pope.
Spartan Apollo at dismount point and dismounting now.
Roger that, Apollo.
I know, I saw thermal in the arsenal, I was like, hell yes.
Pope, Davros back
Civilians on the street. Civilians on the street, PID.
Roger, Davros.
Behind you.
hello.
Hello. Don't know what I
Do we
went
need
on
to
there.
get you to Kraken?
Yeah, possibly. I don't think they've stopped yet, though. I'll do it myself.
Davros.
Almost right, mate.
Send yourself to
is it okay
Kraken
if
Hill.
my boys take west of the town and go round where?
We'll suppress the enemy in the town.
Seen some civilians running, boss. They may or may not be alerted to something.
We are following.
You need a right, left or right flanking attack into the whatever your way you're going to come in.
We're going to stay on the main
from the
road.
town.
We've got Hades who's going to flank left.
PID for the
Got good visual on Kraken.
Kill everything that's got a weapon.
They got a good observation point. Just seen Davros have a look.
Get your silencer.
Teams of guys you've got both Artemis and Apollo. So Apollo maybe.
That is so suspicious.
He should hold a firing line, and then Artemis move around and.
Hades, you are free to move forward and to flank to the west. Hydra, hold position for now.
Copy, Hades moving out.
Roger that, all heard for Hades.
Roger that, all heard for Hydra.
No, that's our boys on the east.
A lot of floating rocks on that hill up there, aren't there?
I see Kraken in position on the far end and direct north.
Nope, stay there.
Wabbits.
What is that, red air?
Negative, that's blue air.
Air 14.
I damn well hope that's blue 4.
Well, we're a long way for a run, so.
I do believe they are called the Grim Reapers.
What we could do, I know you don't want vehicles too loud in town, but we can slowly come up support, and Whistler can give heavy gunfire support if needed in the town.
Yeah, we'll move in once they've started getting through the town.
How are we getting their ammo?
Same for Hydra spot.
And there's
Other way
still
around,
some
yeah,
kind of
Hydra.
shadow I see on thermals, only at short range. If I close in, the log takes it away and he's behind a tree.
On the main road in the
Standing
town.
still, though. I can't make out what he
Roger,
is.
Hydra, you've got your orders. Proceed through town and clear as you go.
Coasty, take us, put us where you think is best, mate.
I'm just going to take the cover of this bushes up, trees up ahead.
Watching windows.
Grim Reaper A10 overflight there.
We have Apollo on our flank to the east. Should be alright. Keep watching these windows on the edge.
Hydra, come in contact with 1 up 4.
Roger that, Hydra. Keep on mission, mate.
Oh, that sounds like...
Yeah, shots directly ahead.
Hydra, this is Hades. We're going to move back on you boys and we'll secure the town from the east.
Smoke.
Yeah, I see it. Watching for surprises.
Is that enemy smoke?
Is that friendly or enemy smoke?
Apologies, Hydra. I meant west.
We've got fire from east.
Yeah, I'm blind though. So that damn smoke clears. Yeah, even on thermal. There's definitely AI or player created smoke. Or should I say Op 4?
Yeah, Op 4 normally chuck white smoke when they go into combat. Okay, should we get into contact? I will reverse fast back down the road to our vehicles. Get us out of it.
Roger that, the West Tickets is covering fire.
Spartan Kraken, just seen civilians fleeing northwest times 3.
Yeah, seen that.
Roger that, Kraken.
Smoke's clearing. Checking.
Somebody 356.
I think Apollo's actually in there.
Hades, be advised, we got contact due east of our
Friendly ahead.
position.
Go on and push up to that first crossroad. I want to get a look in that alley.
Hades, contact coming from 050, civilians are fleeing.
All heard, Hades, continue with mission, clear the town, Heather.
Checking our flank. Friendlies are in contact up ahead.
In real life technical terms, we should never have left our vehicles behind unguarded or left alone.
Nope.
That's why we go.
Hades, status?
Hades is taking contact, pushing to the enemy.
Friendly in the window.
Kraken, this is Hades.
Civilian
we're
and cover
from the
to our
northeast
northeast.
side of Panagin. Just be advised.
Go up a little further. I think I see an enemy. Just a little further. Back. Not back. Back a little. A little more. Right. I can't tell what that is. There's a bloody tree in the way. Well, I'll pick a shot across his nose. If he points at us, I'll know he's an enemy. Tree's blocking the shot anyway.
This is Hades.
Spot Hades.
Branch is blocking everything.
One of my boys has found an officer that might be extremely important. Would we advise trying to revive him, or should we just move on?
Is he still alive? If he is still alive and you've got cable ties, then you can secure him, over.
Sorry, say again, was that a no?
Roger, no.
Or if he's fleeing.
Hades, don't worry about securing that prisoner, just dispatch him over.
Whistler, they have marked a civilian in that area you were firing.
Hey, firm. I saw a gun in his hand, definitely. Making funny gestures. Didn't seem like one of our boys.
Is it short of the two?
More
three
teams,
blue
more
dots
teams.
that they
You can dispatch a runner from your respective teams.
He was
at the
directly
moment
about
and go and
4-1
fetch
from
your
where
victim,
we
over.
are right now. So he's in that little fence clearing.
Yeah. That's short of the buildings that they have cleared. So there could be an enemy between us and the teams.
What's the trigger hunting?
Well, you shouldn't go, but really you should bring one of your teams back to clear that area just to make sure.
Say again, Shepard.
Well, what we can do...
Yeah, I've just sent teams with their runners down to go get the vehicles.
We can probably push up to where the Hades has cleared that crossroads. Watching our eyes down that street.
We can pick up the runners and take them back.
If I see anything juicy, I'll let you know.
Spartan, Kraken, just check the map. We have 1 times possible infantry to your east, west, over. Marked on map 1 times infantry.
Roger that. Scene marking on map, thank you.
Is that the whole of Fruity's platoon moving back to his vehicle?
It's not what I told him to do.
No, exactly. We've now got no cover if we're attacked.
Spartan, negative on last, infantry confirmed on location.
Well, I have a big gun.
Sorry,
Roger.
Civvy confirmed at location. I'll get it right sometime.
Thank you, Kraken. Understood.
Might want to ask, maybe have Hydra detail back south and provide southern security. There is that big road coming back to the east along the main MSR.
As you say, our whole east side is open.
This whole thing right here.
East flank.
There's nothing covering here.
Hydra, Spartan.
Send for Hydra.
While we're waiting for the Vex,
Yeah, Artemis definitely has that spot.
the road that you are currently on and take up secure position about 100 meters down the road. You are going to be watching the east direction, over.
Spartan all heard.
Well, if Hades is going to move down to that southern crossroad, let's go to where that elbow turn is. That way I got good visual of the alley. Just stay in a building shadow and we won't have to worry about exposing ourselves. Civilians northwest. Yeah, all civvies. All civvies hiding. Yeah, go ahead, push up north. About where that,
Artemis and Apollo, just to confirm you have Central
Land
runner
Rover or
back for
something,
your
whatever it
vehicles,
is.
over.
Apollo confirmed our driver is at the vehicle now. He's returning to our location.
Civilian to
Roger that.
yeah, they're all civvies to our northwest.
Hydra. Hydra's in position.
Roll ahead.
Spartan
Watching
Kraken,
for ambushes.
permission to go up to the Kraken's nest, over, by the most convoluted route we can afford.
All ahead, Kraken, permission granted.
Many thanks.
Spartan, this is Hades.
Spartan Apollo on the way to remount now.
Roger that, Apollo.
Spartan, this is Hades. Hold in position on remount.
Use this guy on foot.
Spartan Apollo holding position at remount.
All squads, just remind you we are now in enemy territory. Enemy territory. And that is a NATO. Just repeat, NATO convoy.
Well, it's painted sand colour and they're wearing NATO kits, so hopefully.
Roger.
Get them to confirm whether they can see the anti-air on the hill thing.
Yeah, 300 metres down the main road from the town.
Kraken, Spartan, can you use you guys to look to your northeast to hill 8-9 and see if you can get eyes on possible anti-aircraft?
I got this sweet little Titan if you need to get a jump on them bastards.
Yeah, all marked on map 3 times Zoo 23-4.
Roger that, and just past the town and hill 60 again to the northeast, but on the opposite side of the town. Also
Yeah,
see marking
eyes
on
on
map
them.
2 times AA.
Yeah, at least 2 times AA, maybe more over the ridge line we can't see.
Roger that. Kraken, do you have AT sticks in you?
1 times Javelin, we may have replans on the bus.
Roger that. Let us know, and as soon as the guys start pushing into town, if you could please engage the 3 on hill 8-9.
We don't know that don't have any ammo, so I don't know if you have to walk.
Well, I got 3 Titan rounds. So if we need to contribute at all.
Well, so see if we can get eyes on as we creep up onto the hill 6-0. And there's 2A weapons up there. You're welcome if you can see them to engage them.
Alright, I don't want to do it with the Vic though. It's going to put a big bullseye on our ass.
Yep, I'll keep Coasty.
Spartan, this is Hades.
Yeah, I got visual on 2 Zesus directly in front of us.
Just to confirm, we have just spotted some Abrams on road from 349 of our positions.
They're about click and 1 out from
Roger
us.
that. Those would be NATO troops.
At
ignore
340.
the mission of them.
Roger that, all head.
You want me to paint them up?
Whistler, I think wait for everything to go hot and then you can light them up.
Oh, wait firm, man. I ain't gonna do anything without permission. Spartan 2 also has visual. I have 3 rounds ready to go out on these SUs when able.
Whistler, if you can take the eyes to the further east 2 times, Shilka, if you've got eyes on.
Send missiles, send missiles.
Whistler, clear to engage.
I'm not sure I have this Kraken, but I'll see if I can.
Whistler, if you push up to Spartan's position, you'll get good eyes on them.
Hey, Fern, I'm moving up.
Spartan, Kraken's engaged, 3 times Shilka's inoperative, 3 times Shilka's inoperative.
Roger that, Kraken, good work.
Almost there. Two away. Two destroyed.
Spartan, Kraken, 1 times enemy helo coming and center over from the northwest.
Dealt with. Target destroyed.
Hi, Hydra and Apollo, give me a sit rep, please.
From hell's heart, I stab at thee.
Hydra's not engaging at the moment. We are still watching for enemies. We are at the south end of the town.
Followers in the churchyard, we just cleared out pretty much all the enemies in here. We're just doing a little bit of medical fixing, then we're moving out.
Roger that. Whistler, you on board?
Yes, indeed.
You can take your gun back then.
Awesome. Yeah, my ZSUs, I shot our burning wreck, and I nailed that helicopter coming in. Oh! No, those are friendlies. Negative. They're engaging something... What are they shooting at?
We've lost contact with Artemis. They're not responding on 50s.
All squads, be advised we have friendly armor moving on the west of the town, bypassing the town. PID before you take them out with any AT, please. Remember, friendly Abrams moving past the town to the west.
Apollo heard.
Ah, I was hoping I was going to have spare Titan missiles in here. Ah, well.
Barn, all heard for Hades, friendly Abrams, out.
No Titans, but there's an M136.
Spartan, Kraken, warning for Apollo. They're surrounded by Opthor in the buildings. They're nearby.
Was that Kraken? Apollo, Spartan, did you hear a message from Kraken? You are being surrounded by enemies in the buildings, over.
We need to get one of the other units to support Apollo then.
Yeah, I'm going to get Hydra to move back down. Hydra, Spartan.
Send for Hydra.
Hydra, I need you to move as quickly as possible down towards Apollo 11's position and give support, over.
Well, should be a relatively safe place to be.
Clear this down, mate.
Not too close.
Hydra all heard.
I just went past.
Yeah. If any enemy goes after us, though, they're more likely to shoot that M1 than us. That might be our warning.
Spartan.
That's alright.
Artemis, when you have finished clearing your sector of the town, I need you to push to the secondary supply route to your east and hold that position.
Okay, where's the secondary supply route?
Peking?
It's the road directly to your east. I'm putting down a marking now.
Am I hull down over, or do I need to go?
You know, you're hull down enough. I'm still looking, I don't see anything yet.
Position marked on map.
As you say, Wister, if you can take contact, I'll move back to that Abraham.
Yeah, if Spartan, we're staying where we are, we've got good eyes on it, man.
I only see friendly so far.
Roger,
Still clean.
that's fine, just keep your eyes to the east. We need you to hold position for any Fury that might come from the east.
Some kind of shooting down there, but I still have no visual. About 1-8 from us.
Could be Apollo just below us, yeah, just below the ridge.
Hades, just check slightly north of your current flank. Hydra appears to be taking some fire.
Roger that, Kraken for Hades.
Civilians
we're
running.
Still taking heavy fire as well. We'll sort that out and set with Hydra.
Hey, firm, can you confirm where from?
Grid 202118, exactly about 20 meters ahead of us. West.
Yeah, I see it. Enemy pop smoke. Confirmed, enemy pop smoke. Paulo, if you continue moving northeast, you'll be moving in contact with the enemy danger close. Hades provide distraction, and we'll continue to do what we can from here. Oh, what is that? 023. 548 meters out. Something in the trees out there.
Below the hill here, by those two white houses, that's 121.
Spartan Kraken, further NATO column and appeared to the south of the main road, over.
Roger that, Kraken, thank you.
How about we push down to that main road just to the east here and turn north? And get us off this hill. We got an Abram to our south that'll cover us. Watching for sneakies.
Overlord, if you can just mark their position.
Well, they're just behind us, actually.
Yeah.
Just behind us.
Yeah. 200. I was about to say they just brought the vehicles up.
Yeah, there's one just to the south of us here, 160. Behind the building.
The map.
That's fine. That's what we're here for.
Squads, please confirm your section of the town has been cleared. Over.
Nope,
definitely not.
Apollo just finalising now.
I didn't even see.
Hydra still finalizing.
Confirming for Hades, just checking whole section RV3.
Really like what Apollo and Artemis have done with their buildings that they've cleared. They've actually put blue dots on each building that they've cleared.
Blue and green, isn't it?
Yeah, good work.
So keeping score.
So, Coasty.
Spartan Kraken, NATO troops seem to have decided to advance into the town now. One times Abraham just taken up the hilltop to your south.
Roger that, correct.
Coasty, check map for a second. I've got Apollo in the northwest, Hades in the north, Artemis covering east, we've got Kraken covering our west as well.
Yeah.
We are covering south, but Hydra seems to be moving fucking all over the place.
Yeah, you need to grip them. I would send them to make sure that 06 is taken out and finished off.
Yeah, send Hades west and Hydra south along that same corridor. There's a lot that they haven't touched. Apollo and Artemis can hold what they got. They've been doing a damn fine job.
Hades, I wanted to watch this crossroad of RB3.
Alright, then let's task Hydra if they want something to do so bad.
So you said
these houses here.
up here.
Yeah, I think Artemis can hold what Hydra's going after right now. You should probably send Hydra back west.
These houses here,
Yes.
where you are, Mark, have we cleared those?
These, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hades moved through here and gone this way. I mean,
Yeah, but
Hydra.
just-
So I want Hydra to come mark this
Yeah,
position,
that's what I'm saying, slightly north of there.
Yeah.
That's nearby.
That is.
Hydra spot.
Send for Hydra.
Hydra, I need you to move west from your current position to the point marked Hydra. Clear those towns on the northern side of the road. Once cleared, hold your position on that location. Over.
Coasty, can you take us over this berm?
Hydra, hull herd.
Forward, do you want to go?
Yes, please.
Overlord spot. Just to confirm, vehicles are in grid 201114. pickup on confirmed. Why is Hades all the way back at the vehicles?
Yeah, why is one of Hades respawned?
It's probably the 1-1.
Hades 1-1. Confirm your personal current location on the map, over.
Just a minute, I'm gonna go check something to the west.
Spartan, it is 20.
No reason to risk us all.
114.
Roger that. Are you on your own or with your team?
I am
Yeah,
on
there's
my
enemy
own,
smoke
confirmed.
here, just in front of us to the north,
Roger
down
that.
this hill.
Hades 1-1. If you turn around and move to grid 2-1, sorry, as you were 200-112, you should find your Vic. You are free to collect your Vic and move up to your Hydra position. Over. I mean, to your Hades position.
Roger that. All good.
Whistler, were you firing grenades?
Indeed. There's white smoke down there. There's some kind of enemies.
Spartan, be advised that Abrams is firing across the valley. Abrams firing across the valley.
Clearing a building inside here. Friendly Vic's moving up on the north.
Spartan, Kraken, permission to move to our next waypoint, threading our way through the AAA. That seems to have sprung up.
Kraken.
Spartan, this is Hades. I've regrouped my squad. Request the next move.
Hades, I need you to hold your position there. Apollo, Hydra, and Artemis, please send your runner to collect your vehicles. They can be found at the pickup point in grid 201112, over.
Apollo Hood.
Your runner, that is just one person per squad to pick up your vehicles and move those vehicles to the squad's position.
Hydra hull herd.
Alright, our friendlies are moving through the area now. I'm coming back out.
Kraken Spartan, confirm my last, over.
One time's friendly coming out.
Kraken Spartan, permission to move to waypoint 4, over, RV4, over.
Roger that, you can move there. You are lead element. Please do your job, recon, and advise any positions.
Full herd moving now.
Back in.
Oh, so you don't have any more sticks, do you?
Just the disposables in here.
I've got
That's also
a.
AA that's here. In the next phase, we've got some heal 124, heal 110, and heal 096.
Okay,
Well?
attention to for your move then. I'm going to move you from here down the re-entrance basically to 142. You happy with that?
Spartan, this is Hydra.
142.
Disregard last.
Same for Spartan Hydra.
Hang on, let me.
Ah, I see.
Same for Spartan Hydra.
Disregard the last Spartan. Sorry about that.
Out.
I'm going to move us back to the road.
Okay.
All teams, Artemis, Hydra, do you have your victim?
Affirmative for Hydra. We're moving to Apollo position.
Roger that. We are all free to mount and move. Apollo, you are lead element. Move directly through to dismount and high fix marking on map. Over.
Apollo heard moving out now.
Hydra, you are Vic number 2. Hades, you are Vic number 3. And Artemis, if you can be rear guard. Over.
Okay, rear guard, got it.
We're doing fine. We still got a good half hour.
Spartan Kraken. Kraken now at dismount and hide Vic's point. However, overseen by 2 AAA bases. They're not making contact at the moment, but they probably can see us.
Roger that, Kraken. Can you make your way south to the Kraken's nest? Over? That is what Kraken said. Apollo, when you get there, your team with Artemis is to push on the northwest route to get eyes on
Ah, there goes Cap.
to RV6. However, I want you to deviate from that route and you are to engage the AA on hill 96. Over.
Apollo ahead.
Hades,
once
you need to go past it.
There's dinner. He probably got a power spike.
He has his cut off half
Right, repeat for Hades.
Nah, he wouldn't.
He has an internet reset.
Hades, just carry on with objective. I'll give you further orders just now.
We'll see if he
Waiting
reconnects.
orders. Just FYI, camp affairs disconnected. Might need a respawn. Come back and see.
Roger that, all ahead.
So I figure if we just get our asses up there and have ourselves in position by the time he gets back in. Sometimes around this time he sometimes gets some kind of network or power reset in his community for some reason. Like they're seriously taking a dump on him and he's getting a little bit liberal about it.
Well, the problem here is BT controls and all the ISP controls.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's what this signal.
Here he comes.
All squads, listen up. Once you dismount at the point, I need Apollo and Artemis, as previously said, to go northwest. And I see that CD's already marked the position. I need to follow that line and engage the 3 AA positions on hill 96. Hydra and Hades, you are then to proceed south of the dismount point and engage the AA position on hill 124. Over.
Oh, there it went. So much for surprise.
Hydra hull heard. Hydra's in position.
So 2 teams are going to take those 2 fire teams each. Once those fire teams are, once those AA positions have been taken out, Hydra and Hades will be free to move off the hill and start engaging the fire base. Same thing for Apollo and Artemis. Once that AA position has been neutralized, you are free to move back down to RV6 and come in from the north into the fire base.
Apollo ahead.
Kraken, Spartan.
Send over.
Kraken, if you have any tubes left, you are also free to engage the AA positions to your west on hill 110, over.
Yeah, I've got bad news, boss. We've got a Tunguska at the entrance of the, what is labelled massive thing base at the quarry. We have about 20 dismounted troops, 1 Tunguska and 8 bunkers surrounding this complex, over.
Roger that. If we can take out the AA, we can call CAS on some of these other positions, over.
Unmanned at the moment.
I'm seeing triple set of cannons, a battery completely unmanned right now.
Unmanned? Why would
Ah, damn it.
Well, if we can move on to them, then let's move on to them, and we can either use them, if we can depress them enough to fire into the quarry, we can use them as a fire support.
Yeah, let's do that.
Helicopter took off. Helicopter heading south.
Squads. Move up to the firing positions. If those AAA are unmanned, you are free to turn those AAA guns.
We have an enemy helo coming in from the southwest.
That's my next target if it gets near.
But if they can
1,500 meters.
Then hold off the. They can hold off helicopters.
Send for shipment.
Yeah, I should have Kraken head up to that position then. Oh, they're landing. Yeah, they're 2 clicks out. I'm not going to be able to do anything from here.
Roger that.
All teams, move to your respective AA positions. Make sure those positions are neutralized. We'll be calling down a cruise missile attack on the quarry before we are moving in. So move to your respective AAA firing bases. Make sure they are clear and hold those positions, over.
Sorry, Coasty.
Troop count in FARP is 30 plus, over.
I see them with a javelin tube.
So,
Spartan, this is Hayes, passing RV4.
Why has he gone to RV4? I told him to move up to the fire base.
Remind him.
I'm just going to get him to hold position there. You can move in straight along that position.
Hades,
Helo's moving off.
roger that. Just hold at RV4 while Hydra and Artemis and Apollo go and clear those fire bases. Once those fire bases are clear, further orders will follow, over.
Hold that position.
where's Artemis going?
Artemis is flanking and moving their way to RV6.
I'd put them up on 8-9.
Yeah, Artemis is kind of heading where those NATO boys are right now. That looks like wherever they're engaging is down there.
Artemis, Spartan. Artemis, if you can move west from your current position, west to hill 8-9, just shy of RV6, over.
Way ahead of you, buddy.
Merci beaucoup.
So we should have all our guys now on high ground looking into the thing, and now you can call in your cruise missile attack. We should be able to obliterate that quarry.
Kraken, you are free to engage Tantuska. Free to engage the Tantuska. Confirm once it has been slotted, over.
All heard, give us 30 seconds.
Overlord, Spartan.
Confirm, Overlord. Just hold.
Overlord, we need cruise missiles on targets quarry.
Tunguska destroyed.
Visual on enemy troops. 1,600 meters. 256.
170,
We may have said the Hornet's nest. We've said the Hornet's once.
They're engaging.
first missile. Second missile on grid 170113. Fire for effect. Over.
Spartan, this is Hydra.
Overlord copies.
Central Spartan Hydra.
Spartan, do you want us to destroy the AAA and move into the position of the fire coming?
Not at this time. All squads be advised, we have cruise missiles coming into the target area. Cruise missiles into the target area. Enjoy the fireworks. Overlord, Spartan Actual. Cruise missiles launch in 40 seconds. Cruise missiles inbound in 40 seconds.
Hell with being nice.
Okay. Pope. Hydra. Once we've got
Spartan,
the
this is
cruise
Hades.
missiles, we want to move them up
Central Spartan
to a
80.
line.
We'll take fire from the west, so we have to go back with suppressive fire on our position 174.
Roger that, Hades. Dig in for now. Over.
Why is he up there when you asked him to go to 126?
Spartan Kraken 1 times cruise missile has exploded.
Whoa! One dude went flying.
Roger that, Kraken. Kraken, as eyes on, can you confirm that any additional cruise missiles needed?
I've counted 2 going off so far, boss. I think that should just... Oh, that's 3. I think that's 4. I think that should be enough.
Spartan, this is Hydra.
Overlord Spartan, good hits.
Time for us to move up.
Roger. All squads, you are free to move in on the quarry. Hades moves in from your current position. Hydra, you are free to, if you can from that position, engage with your AAA. If not from that position, you are free to move into the quarry. Apollo, same thing for you. If you can use those weapons, feel free. Otherwise, move into the town on foot. Artemis, move in from the north. Over.
Spartan Kraken, eyes on Op 4, still active in the middle of the quarry, over.
Roger that, Kraken, we have the teams pushing in to engage now, over.
Spartan, this is Hades, we're charging in with red smoke.
Spartan, this is Hydra. We got a little bit to go to the combat objective.
Field goal.
88. 2-3 mics.
You are aware that I'm not in it.
No, we weren't aware that you were not in it. I'm coming back.
We didn't hear you say anything, mate.
You fucking some bodyguards.
All squads be advised, Hades are in the compound from the east.
Received, yeah, Hades seen. We're fighting over the top of you, this is Kraken.
Oh!
Spartan Kraken, we've got heavy artillery or cruise missile strike 6 to 800 meters to our west, over, on the hilltop.
Roger that, Kraken. They are engaged in the AA positions. It was meant to be 1 strike. I will get them to stop, over.
I think the US Navy's got a bit overjealous, boss. There's just another one flown in.
Let them have their revenge. That's their hardware. He's gonna warn us when he gets out of there.
Gentlemen.
You gotta warn us when you get out.
Sitting here.
I got my head down in a turret.
Yeah, I was outside. Oh, he's outside. Oh, right. Well, as commander, you must say, I'm going to pee. Then we get out into the
Fine, please.
Jesus.
Send for Spartan Hades.
You can confirm most of the small huts been clear. We're currently holding the white hut, waiting for orders.
Roger that, Hades. If you could proceed northwest to the position that's marked on map as 5 infantry patrol, circling now, and hold that position. Artemis, if you can currently move from your position towards the south and get onto position marked as RB7 and hold the southern position.
Aren't you glad we saved the gas?
Apollo, if you can move to Hill 4-5 and hold that position for any QRF that might be coming in from the east. Hydra, continue onto the quarry, over.
Hydra, hold her ready. Apollo, all ready.
Why did I get mortars?
I don't know. I'd say Kraken got to go look for the water team.
Yeah.
Well, I'll look for them.
Cruise missiles did not do that much damage to the inside of the camp, did it?
Well, it doesn't crush the models on the map, does it?
Really?
No, the models will stay up because they're fixed as undestroyable. You have to remove them with the Zeus thingy.
There's all our boys in that fob now anyway. They don't want to be doing anything they don't want to be doing. I see Hades coming out of there now. And someone else coming through.
Who's the yellow
Spartan Kraken,
Apollo.
Spartan Kraken, now on last AA position at 165108.
There's Kraken disappearing over the hill to the west, 257.
Any sight of any mortar positions, over?
Negative, over, negative.
How about we head to that hill at 232 from us?
Push northeast again, to be honest. Go to 9-1 up to the side of the hill.
Alright, let's move us into the town.
Spartan, this is Hydra. Hydra is entering the quarry at the moment.
Kraken, new tasking, over.
Send over.
We have a helo waiting at the helo extraction point marked on the map further south to your current position along the secondary supply line. Please, if you can take your team there, take the helicopter and come into location of the quarry for pickup, over.
Yeah, let's head to Nest 2 so we can get observation at the far end.
People have to go to the helo extraction point. Do you want the helicopter brought up, boss?
Roger that.
It's
everybody's RV in it.
Roger that, Kraken, roger that. Good find. We are tasking GR to go and engage those artillery pieces, over.
So either we should head to the road, or I say we go to Kraken Nest 2 so we get a good observation further south.
You guys are my bodyguards.
Yeah, we got to keep you alive, so we got to know what's out there.
That's the problem with it.
Yep.
Spartan, this is Hydra.
Say again?
Send for Spartan, Hydra.
Hydra is in the quarry, everything is secured.
Roger that. All teams maintain your current position on overwatching your relevant sectors. We are getting extracted by helo coming to the quarry position, over.
Let's see. Chinook's local security appears to be okay for now.
Right. Technical point then. Not only one of you, both of you should not be in this vehicle. Right, so if you're going to be, if Whistler's a 2IC, he needs to be in a unit that's farther away from you.
Coasty, I think let's take us down into the quarry. We're gonna go.
Sounds good to me.
We need to find the extraction point.
Cracker, this is Hades. Can you see if there's any infantry coming in from the northwest of our position?
I only see friendlies out there so far.
See this field, the flat field, right?
Yeah. That's good. Good position.
We'll go to the derelict.
Alright, I am dismounting.
Good.
Hey,
Is that
firm.
where you going then? Go for P.
All teams, Hydra, collapse through the quarry and get to position marked on map as RV7. Hydra, I need you to take security between RV7 and Artemis. You will be last in helo. It's your responsibility for helo extraction and security. Apollo, if you can also pull back to that general area and get ready for helo. Apollo will be first in helo, followed by Hydra, second Artemis, and lastly Hydra. Over.
Forward.
Hydra's last one, confirm.
Hydra is lost.
Roger,
That was
confirm.
that sweet, sweet spool.
Hades, start pulling back, mate.
Barton, this is Hayes. Can you repeat that? Over.
Hades, if you can pull back south along the main the road and fall through the quarry and get to the position between Spartan and Artemis. If you check maps, over.
Roger that. All hers for Hades out.
Oh.
Shots.
Gunfire. Can anyone confirm?
Misfire from Hydra.
Really? Jesus Christ. I guess this is our cue.
Friendly helo. Be advised, I've marked landing position with smoke, over.
Hydra, board helo.
Hydra's boarding.
That means you. Hydra, board helo.
Hydra's down. Everybody down.
Two ICs it.
That must be dance song.
Index, mission complete, mission complete, mission complete.
Bang. Bang.